Hey everybody! Before we get started, yes, I will be using Rodan & Fields products this evening, but Rodan & Fields does not endorse this video. The opinions and views expressed are strictly those of an independent consultant. That's me. Hi friends! I'm starting it a little bit early. Why? Because I can. Because I was excited. I couldn't wait to get on here and wash my face with my friends. So I was like, hey, it's a little bit early, but that's alright. I'm going to get it started. I haven't done anything. I haven't taken anything off. One, because I just kind of like to, I like for y'all to see me looking pretty. Because so often I'm not wearing, even though I'm pretty without makeup, right? But I mean, like fancy face. Look at these lashes. Look at these lashes. I was at an event today and people are like, are those your real lashes? And I'm like, yes, these are my real lashes. Ah, it's fantastic. All right, so now let's take it all off. Now that you've seen it with it all on, let's take it all off. Where's my headband? Where are you? Oh, it's right there. Sorry. This is what happens when I'm not prepared. When I get ready at the last minute. But it's not really last minute. Not really. Not really. Alright. Doo-doo-doo. How are y'all? How are you doing? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It's been a good day. What up, peeps? What up? Yeah, so my hair, I got ready. I took a little long getting ready today. Like, not getting ready, but like waiting to get ready. And so I did not wash my hair. And I was like, man, I hope I can get it to look all right. Tuck behind my ears. And you know what? It looked just fine. So that was good. It looked just fine. Worked well for me today. Gotta get it just so, right? Flying to San Diego. I want to go to San Diego. That sounds like fun. What are you doing in San Diego? Family? Friends? What's going on? I'd like to know. Let me tell you guys. So, I've been wearing the red lips a lot. I love red lips now. Kim, I love you. Bless you, girl. Ooh, 3-day, 60-mile walk. That's fun. Oh, Ryan, no motivation for getting your face. Are you mocking me? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're mocking me, Ryan. Oh, Susan G. Komen. That's awesome. That's awesome. Bless you, Heather. I love you guys. I love you guys. You must have watched the Wonder Woman Wednesday video today. And everybody's handing out compliments. It was so funny. I was watching it with Charles after I got home this evening. And, you know, on the video, I'm like, you should, compliment your spouse. And he looks at me and he's like, you haven't given me any compliments. And I'm like, hold on. I'll say it in a second. And I'm like, yeah, you're a good partner. And I love you. It was funny. Maybe you had to be there. Maybe it's not as funny. Oh, Michelle, I love you. I love you guys. Y'all are being awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Here it goes. There they go. Lashes. I actually wore eyeliner today. I usually don't wear eyeliner. But I wore it today. And you can tell. Can you tell I've eaten after my lipstick? I've got the ring. The red ring. Okay, I have to tell y'all. So, you know, I'd mentioned a while back that I was trying some different lipsticks and stuff. Now, I will tell you, I think my first problem was that I was getting them at Walgreens. That's what I think my first problem was. Because I had a disaster from hell the other day. So I was, one of the ones that I got, it was Maybelline Matte Ink. I guess it's a lipstick. I do not recommend it at all. So I was putting it on, and I got a little bit outside the line, right? And so I moved my finger to like get it, and it smeared all over the place. It was all over my hands. It was all over my teeth. Oh, it was bad, 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 bad. And I had people to be in front of and to talk in front of. And right then I was like, damn you, Maybelline. I'm going to tell the world Don't buy this. And it stays like nobody's business. So I actually had come home at lunchtime. I was out. And I'd come home at lunchtime mainly just to take that crap off my face. And it rubbed the corners of my mouth raw trying to get it off. It was that, like, it stays, y'all. But you don't want it to stay. It was not good. Do not recommend it. Ryan, so you've got an interview tomorrow. You told a girl they were beautiful today and she got mad? Why? How did you say it? Did you say it like a creeper? Oh my, I love you, nail salon. Thank you so much. What the heck? This is like turned into the best day of my life. Ever. It's Rodan and Fields, y'all. I'm telling you. Rodan and Fields. Talk to Michelle. No lie. Ugh. Now see, this is Revlon, I think. And this is good. Wiping right off. I mean, like, not like right off, but wipe it off. Ooh, Heather, it was so bad. It was so bad. And I'm just like, what am I gonna, like, it looked like I killed somebody. I had red all over my hands. Luckily, I was at my clinic, so I was like, I need an alcohol pad. And luckily, the alcohol rubbed it right off. But I'm like, I can't talk to people looking like I murdered someone. And then the whole time, I'm just terrified that I've got red all over my teeth because that stuff got everywhere. Like, I so don't recommend it. Or at least not in red. Maybe if you get a nice nude color, it won't matter as much. But, oh, God in heaven, it was so bad. So bad. Terrible. Okay, but you must have said something wrong, Ryan. I love you, Nardia. You must have said something wrong, Ryan. There's no chick that's going to get mad at anybody that gives them a compliment. Like, that makes no sense to me whatsoever. I'm waiting for a punchline. Like, there's got to be a punchline. Hi, Tyler! Shout out on Sinkside for Tyler. I love when kids watch Sinkside. And I love when people tell me that their kids are watching Sinkside. It's a reminder, keep it a little on the clean side, Sam. Because you know sometimes, it doesn't happen often, but sometimes. And then Charles cusses from the bed. Love him. Oh, yeah, if I found any lipstick that was called Samantha, I would totally buy it. I'm that way with shoes and sunglasses, though. Like, if there's a shoe called Samantha, I'm like, I have to buy it. Whether I wear it or not, I have to buy it.
It'll be fucking expensive.
Charles says it'll be expensive. He's probably right. He's probably right. All right. So, I've been doing something different, y'all. I'm letting you know. Sorry, I feel crap all inside my eye. Oh, it's a freaking eyelash turned around. So, I'm doing something different. Lily K, that's a beautiful name. I don't think you've gotten all your mascara off yet. Yup. These are just my natural lashes. My boosted lashes. They look this way with no mascara. Do you have Samantha lipstick? Is there such a thing, Nardia? Is there? If you had red all over your face and hands, just tell people you killed them with your kindness. Oh my God, I think I'm going to do that just so I can say it, Ryan. Yes, there's a Samantha lipstick that's amazing to me. Amazing. So, let's talk skincare for a quick second, because you know we're all at the sink, right? So I'm doing something different. And FYI, this did not come from Rodan and Fields. This came from me. Samantha, I am not a dermatologist. I'm not a doctor. So I want to make sure I give that disclaimer. So, my crazy hormones now are having at once a month. I'm getting the little breakout, right? And so I started actually using our acne face wash as a face mask twice a day when I'm doing my regular mask. And I will tell you, one, I personally have noticed a difference. I've noticed an improvement. And I am becoming addicted to the sulfur smell. So that face wash is a sulfur-based product. It's different now. I put my mask on different now because I do that. So it's a sulfur-based product. And the great thing about sulfur, for those that don't know, is that it acts like Drano in your skin. So it actually is going to go into those pores and getting a little too close to the out all the impurities.
And isn't the smell of sulfur an indication that demons are around?
And if you watch Constantine with Keanu Reeves, yes, Charles, sulfur is a sign that demons are around. Although I gotta pay attention. Since I'm using a sulfur-based face wash, I'm pretty certain I'm gonna know whether it's the face wash or there is a demon. Alright, I'm so sorry about that. Apparently when I talked about demons, Facebook just froze me.
See, I told you.
So that's not a good sign. Y'all, that's not a good sign. Oh, so I'm reading now all the comments while I was frozen. So, what the acne face wash does, the sulfur acts as Drano for your skin. And it goes into your pores and just pulls out all the impurities. And it smells like sulfur and I'm addicted to it. That, in a nutshell, that's what happened. And Ryan wants me to talk about Vitamin Awesome. That's in our newest serum. And when I get to it, Ryan, I'll mention it. Am I going to have to mention you every time now? Like it's a little trademark that I have to do every time? God. You men and fragile egos, I swear. So I only do my anti-aging mask here up. And the rest of it, even though this is a face wash, I kind of cake it on. I don't add water, and I get it thicker and let it sit on my face. I shouldn't have paused at all right there. I let it sit on my skin the same amount of time that I leave on the anti-aging mask. And the smell smells so good. Is anybody else like it? Or am I the only weird one? There's got to be somebody else. I can't be the only weird one. And people post about it all the time, about what else you can use this mask for as far as removing blackheads. And I actually did it on Monday. So, sorry, I'm almost done. So, get rid of this on my finger. So we come up with a lot of little different types of remedies, that you can use the products for, and one of them is a really great blackhead remover. And so what we suggest is washing your face with our exfoliation paste. And so you wash your face with it, scrub it for 60 seconds, and then you put the acne mask, you use it as a mask for 10 minutes on the areas that you have blackheads. And doggone it if it's not true. So it's been a year and a half, right? And blackheads have never been a huge issue that I've had. I don't have that as a huge problem. I'll get them on my nose occasionally. I know I said nose funny. Charles made sure to make fun of me about that. But I figured, why not? You know, for some reason I was like, let's do it. Let's see what happens. And so, gosh darn it, I left it on for 10 minutes. It might have been a little bit longer, actually. And I washed my face, and they were all gone. Like, it was pretty crazy. I highly recommend it. So that is, it really works. For anybody that hasn't done it. Sorry, I'm getting crap out of my eyes. I was going to tell y'all something else. What else was I going to tell you guys? I'm getting really into this crap on my eye. Sorry. My eyes feel really dry, too. I'm just going to squint for a while. Ugh. Alright, I think I'm better. Mix them together. See, like, I'm just afraid, Victoria, that, in that mixing together, that there's going to be some sort of a chemical breakdown. That something's going to happen. Which is why I just do them separate. And maybe there isn't, right? Like, I don't know. I'm not a chemist. But I just get nervous with those things. That maybe it's not going to be as potent. So I figure if I do it like 3/4, 2/3, 1/3, whatever, that they're not really, like, they may mix a little bit, like right up at the top, right? But overall, they're not mixing. What about for guys? The same thing for guys, Ryan. Skin is skin. Like what girls do, boys can do it too. Do you, like, yeah, boys can do the same skincare stuff that girls do. It's no different. I promise. But yeah, we have scrubby paste. Scrubby, wash your face.
Ryan's really needy tonight.
Did you hear that, Ryan? Charles says you're really needy tonight. Which is kind of funny coming from Charles, to be perfectly honest with you. He's on the needy side. You say try it, Heather. I guess you do it too. I'm so concerned just with something breaking down. There being some sort of issue. My eyes are funky. And these are new contacts. Like, I have those disposable ones. Being really funky. I don't know what to say about all that.
Yeah, this dude has a lot of nice putters control left hand.
Charles is in bed looking at putter porn. That's what I call it. Beth! I'm glad. Charles has decided he hasn't been putting well. Actually, he putted well today, I think.
No, I did not.
Oh, he didn't. But you putted well the other day.
No, I haven't putted well for several days.
He hasn't putted well for several days.
By that I mean 3.
By that he means 3. And so now he's online looking for new putters. Mind you, Charles probably has, I don't know, like 20 putters maybe in the garage right now.
47.
He has 47 putters. Why do you have 47 putters? Sweet Jesus. 47 putters. 47 putters. Jesus. But he needs a new one. So I told him, I was like, that's right, little Indian. Keep blaming the arrows. It's not them. Old but confident, Charles. Nothing like a good putter. Apparently, Charles has a bazillion putters, 47 putters. He doesn't need any more putters. He just needs something to obsess over for the next 48 hours until something new comes in, is what it is.
I'll hit a bad wedge shot.
Yeah, he'll hit a bad wedge shot. And then he can focus on that, even though he has plenty of wedges, too. Man, I feel like there's what was it I was going to say to y'all? Well, I hate when I can't remember. You are very needy today, Ryan. That's all right. That could be 47 nice pairs of shoes. Are you watching, Charles?
No, I'm not, but I'll tell you what. You buy a lot of pairs of shoes for a decent putter.
You can buy a lot of pairs of shoes for a decent putter. Charles has good shoes, too, though. God, just his golf shoe collection alone. He probably has that many pairs of golf shoes.
No.
He says no. He knows. He has that crap categorized in his head like a weirdo.
Less than 30.
He has a lot of putters. Lots of shoes. Lots of golf clubs in general. I think we've got like 4 full sets, probably 5 full sets of golf clubs in Charles's man cave. He says more than that. I guess I don't know the inventory of the man cave. So the man cave, Charles took our garage and completely transformed it into a man cave. So we've got a big screen TV back there, 2 recliners, his golf cart, and it's a golf haven is what it is. He has, I don't even know how many balls, like, still in the boxes, and they're balls he doesn't even play. I don't know why he has them. And lots of golf clubs. Lots of golf clubs. It's where his golf shoes are. His little golf net thing that he hits into. All kinds. All kinds of crap. Oh, he thinks he found something. I shake my head a lot in my house. Yeah, it is, Brian. That's exactly how it is. Exactly. Oh, I just had it. So, I don't know if anyone else has noticed. Like, when I'm looking right now at my Facebook Live, like, the picture looks good. But when I'm watching the replays, it looks blurrier than it used to. Which upsets me because this is a newer phone. Like, this is the new Galaxy. By Sinksides before, we're on, what, the 7? Now it's the 8 or whatever. Whatever the numbers are. Who the hell knows anymore? Freaking iPhone just decided to skip 9 altogether and jump to 10. Like, ridiculousness. Oh, that was something I wanted to talk about, too. Charles and I were talking about that the other night. And we were talking about how, because, you know, Samsung or iPhone, whoever goes out first, will do the new either iPhone 8 or the Galaxy 8, right? And so Charles was like, he's like, I think iPhone actually had a pretty smart marketing move. And I'm like, why? And he was like, you know, with the 10. And I'm like, yeah, they skipped the 9 completely. How retarded is that? And he was like, no. He's like, so now it looks like they're 2 ahead of Samsung. But really, the 10 is the 9. And I'm like, that's true. And when I think 10, I'm always going to think 9. Because that's what it is. And then I was like, what's going to happen next? He was like, I don't know. I think Samsung's going to come out with the XV. And I'm like, maybe they will. And numbers won't mean anything anymore. I like the chronologicalness of it. And it bothers me. Well, it is a word because I just said it.
No, it's the chronology of it.
Chronology? I think that you are dumb.
It's $2,100 too much for a phone.
I hate you, Charles. Just be quiet with your putter talk. With your putter talk.
Is $2,100 too much for a
Yes. It's retarded. Charles is yelling out prices for putters, and they are dumb numbers. So dumb, I'm not even going to repeat them on Sinkside with Sam, because I think it's ridiculous. Ridiculous!
No,
I can still smell the sulfur on my face, and I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Oh, what else? Oh, so anyways, it's like butterfly. I'm so OCD all over the place tonight, y'all. Stay with me. Stay with me. So anyways, I was talking about how I was unhappy with my video. So I went onto my phone settings the other day to look and just see if there was something I could do, like, for the quality of the picture. And so it said something like, I don't know, high quality video enabled or some crap like that. And so I was like, yes, click that. So hopefully the videos will look better, because I hate being blurry. And, like, I'm sure, like, for me, it's like I want the most pristine, crisp picture on my videos, because I want you to see everything that's going on with my skin. I've got nothing to hide. I don't want blurry on purpose, right? Like, I want sharp, super HD. I want it so pixelated that you can see everything that's going on, right? And so hopefully, I think it's gotten better. Because I did that video, the Wonder Woman Wednesday today, and it looked, I don't remember anymore. Did it look blurry? I don't think it looked blurry. And then it does that whole autofocus, and that bothers me. But there wasn't an option for that under settings. I need to send Samsung a note. Like, listen, you gotta take care of this. This is bothersome to me. This is bothersome to me. There's my strongly worded email. I like my word better too, Heather. Thank you. No, Ryan, Apple has already opened the door to Roman numerals. Oh, but what we were saying, I was like, we should go to like Greek alphabet. Like, so Sam's son can start doing the Greek alphabet, just because that's awesome. I think. Or like Samsung Infinity. It's just funny to me what these companies do. And what's even funnier is I don't necessarily know if everybody catches on. Like, did anybody else catch on that iPhone skipped the 9? So for all of you out there scrambling for the iPhone 10, it's a 9. It's not a 10. It's a 9. It's all a lie.
Huevo.
It's all a lie. Let's roll, friends. I love this roller. I love it so much. I love it so much. Rolling away my wrinkles. Firming and toning that sagging skin. 2.0. Right here. I felt like I was doing a commercial for a second. I just felt the need to finish that out. I spend extra time on my forehead because I don't want those wrinkles. Because, you know, I do this a lot. I like to watch myself do my eyebrows like that. I'm easily amused. No, it's not squeaky. It's awesome. Like, if I go really, really fast, I might get a bit of a squeak out of it, but I think that's a speed thing. Because when I go regular, no squeak. At all. No wrinkles or saggy skin for me. It's just funny sometimes when I feel that commercial feel coming on. Look, no wrinkles. It's just funny. Like, I can do that. I can have so much fun with that. I could do a whole Sinkside, I think. Just doing crazy ass catchphrases, you know? I'd probably have a really good time with that. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you guys. Craziest story ever. Craziest story of the week for sure. So at this little vendor event that I was at today, there was a chick there, and she was another vendor, and we start talking, and I don't even know how we get on this subject, to be honest with you. Sorry. Oh, I feel goo in my eye. So sensitive. All right, I got it. So anyways, I don't even know how we got started on this story. Lips, sorry. All right. And she started telling me about how she had this crazy condition and she almost died. Well, it was, and God, I could not begin to tell you what the actual clinical name for this condition is, but it's broken heart syndrome. So 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago, her husband, who was like her best friend, like it made me think of me and Charles, honestly. And like they did everything together, like everything, grocery shopping. They did everything together. But they were best friends, and I'm like, I know exactly. Like I was already invested in the story, right? Because I'm like, I know that. And so he had a heart attack, and they were on their way to the hospital, like in the ambulance, and he dies en route to the hospital. And her sister worked at this hospital as a ICU case manager. And, and this all happened, she said, like, within minutes. So her sister tells her, you know, that her husband's passed. And so she's like just sitting there, and her sister hugs her, and she's like, we're going to get through this. And all of a sudden the woman was like, I don't feel good. And the sister was like, well, you just got this is big news, right? Like, I understand. She's like, no, I really don't feel well. And so she said she could actually feel her lungs filling up with fluid. And so what ends up happening is she ends up having this she's never had cardiac issues before, never had them after, had this cardiac myopathy or something, and her lungs filled with fluid. And she ended up being on like 7 different kinds of life support. And what's crazy, because she's like a case study for this syndrome, because she's the only person to live through it. So like, think about those stories of like, grandma and grandpa passes, and then grandma dies 3 days later. That's the broken heart syndrome. Or like, who was it that just, Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds, like Debbie Reynolds passed like right after Carrie Fisher did. And so that's how it was with this chick. And like, she couldn't, like she had a 1.5 years of rehab because she like couldn't walk and she couldn't write. And like, she's telling me this story and I'm just like, oh my God, you're kidding me. So during this time that she's, recovering, she's recovering from whatever the hell happened to her, she's recovering from her husband passing. And then over the span of 1 year, her parents and his parents all die. Like, it was like 1.5 years. They all die. While it was crazy. It was so crazy. And so she's telling me this story and I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's just amazing. And I'm like, girl, God has a purpose for you. Because, wow. How crazy is that? Like, I couldn't imagine dealing with that and just trying to recover in general, but losing in-laws and parents at the same time. Like, that's crazy to me. And then I was like, I wonder if that's going to happen to me when Charles dies.
How do you know I'm going to die first?
You should die first because you're older. Just the natural order of things. Like, I don't want you to die. But natural order of things, Charles should die first. He's 14 years older than me. He should die first, right? I don't know.
I will never leave your side.
You better not. And Charles and I talk about, I don't know if anybody else does this, because so the lady actually decided she was going to start dating again. It was like 2 or 3 years after her husband passed, she decided she was going to start dating again. And funny enough, like she found a long-term relationship, and he actually proposed to her last week, which was it was really cool. Like, I was getting all teary. I'm like, oh my God, But I was like, is that weird? Because I've always wondered when you've had that kind of relationship, how do you not compare the other person, right? Like, I feel guilty of that with dogs. Like, whatever dog I get after my Samson passes, like, I even think, like, I can't get another weenie dog because I'll compare him to Samson. Oh, I have an itch on my head. Like, those are the things that I think about. So I can't imagine that's with dogs. How is it with people? And so, she was like, what, another vendor there was like, well, did you and your husband ever have that conversation? And it made me think of the conversations I've had with Charles about that subject. And so I tell Charles, if you even think about being with somebody else, I will haunt your ass forever. Forever. And not like Casper the Friendly Ghost haunt. No, like The Ring, right? Paranormal Activity. It'll be crazy. Crazy haunting. And I'll probably kill you. I'll probably kill you as a ghost. I'm just saying. It was one of the craziest stories I'd ever heard. And I'm like, you know what? This was awesome just to meet this woman. Because she was just so cool too, y'all. She was so cool. It was just, just those times when it's like, man, I'm glad I met you. you know? Like, it was one of those things. I'm weird with that, I guess. Everything has to mean something. Like, it doesn't. But to me, it's like, it's gotta mean something. Because I do believe, even if we don't know it at the time, people cross our path. Things happen for a reason. One day you'll find out. All the pieces will come together, right? Oh, Beth, I'm glad I met you too. Sorry, guys. I got a little deep and a little down there for a second. I didn't mean to bring the whole tone down. Because what I thought was a cool story, I'm like, oh, no, that's kind of sad. As I'm sharing it, I think it's kind of sad. And I did not mean to be sad. Here's something not sad. I've had the worst gas all week. I don't know what's going on with my body. It's been ridiculous.
It's the sulfur from the demon.
Charles says it's the sulfur from the demon. I don't know. It's been craziness. And poor Samson, it's the thing that scares him the most. I know, Beth, I'm so sorry. Poor Samson hates when one of us has gas. Like, he jumps up like a rocket. And he won't go back around us. It's pretty funny. Like, even today, we were sitting on the couch in the entertainment room upstairs watching TV. And Charles was like, Samson's about to come your way. And I'm like, why? And he was like, brrr. And I'm like, oh, that's why. Okay. And yeah, just sure enough, Samson's like, oh no. Explosions happen near Daddy. I gotta come to you, Mom. I've talked about Samson with that before, though. Like, what's funny is when Samson has gas and you can hear it, which isn't often. Like, that hardly ever happens. But it's happened maybe a handful of times. And it's so funny because he scares himself and then looks at me. I'm like, dude, that was all you. Like, don't tell me you didn't feel that. Like, that was you. It wasn't me. But he looks at me like, damn it, Mom. Can't you control yourself? Those accusing little weenie dog eyes. I don't know, maybe some of y'all are people that don't get gas. Get some Plexus. I actually think, I use Juice Plus, and I actually think a lot of my bloating issues have been gas issues. And pretty sure I've said this before. I remember talking to my mom once, and I'm like, man, I have really bad gas today. And she was like, girl, one day you get to an age where it's not what was it that gave you gas, because everything gives you gas. And I'm like, oh, that's something to look forward to, Mom. And I guess I'm at that age, because now it's everything. Like, it just is. But I think the Juice Plus actually helps expel it, to be honest with you. I love that Juice Plus. All right. So it's been an additional week since last week. How many new people out there have been using the new serum? With the vitamin awesome. Ryan. Vitamin A. Vitamin awesome. Because that's what it is. Awesome. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. It's making my skin look so good. I will never stop raving about that product, y'all. Because it is the bomb diggity. It is the absolute best product. Make sure this is the right thing. The other day I thought I was putting on day cream and it was night cream. And I was like, oh my goodness. Or no, yeah, that's what it was. I was like, wash that little dab off my face. Freaked out. Because I was like, I don't think that color's right. And I was like, no, it's not, because it's night. No. Mm-mm. I love this stuff. If I haven't said it in the last 5 seconds, I love this skincare. I feel like my motor mouth has subsided for a moment, and I never know what to do in these instances other than point out the fact, yes, if anyone's wondering, I have run out of things to talk about for the moment. Please hold while my brain concocts something else, because that's how it is. I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm not, nothing's coming. Nothing's coming. I'm feeling stuff all over my face today, y'all. I can't stand it. I hate hairs. There it is. Where'd you come from? Oh, I feel it all over me. Is anybody else that sensitive? Like, I am so sensitive to feeling things. Like, if there's ever a hair, an eyelash, an eyebrow hair, I feel it automatically. A little bit more for the neck. A little bit more. I'm getting kind of sleepy. I get to ride my bike tomorrow. I haven't ridden my bike in like 2 days. I miss it. And because I haven't ridden my bike, I've had to watch what I eat. And that's not fun. Nobody likes doing that. Nope. We're almost done, folks. We're almost done. I love looking in the mirror. This skin just smiles back at me. There's a catchphrase. Skin that smiles back at you. And for some reason I feel the need to do that face. You know where the little ting comes off on your teeth? Boost. Gotta do the boost. Gotta keep these lashes lovely. Alright. Boop. Ta-da! Amazing to me that that's all you have to do. And then blink. Blink for the lower. No mascara, y'all. That's no mascara. Look at those. I cross my eyes a little. Just because it's fun. Eye cream. I'm singing you a little tune. It's a lullaby. It's the skincare lullaby, guys. I'm feeling hot now. I swear, I have like no circulation whatsoever in my bathroom. Like, it's hot for no reason. And I find that just a little ridiculous. Just a tad ridiculous. Tap, 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 tap. So I've been greatly enjoying our new eye product. Even though, like I've said before, I don't have huge issues with bags or dark circles. I have slight discoloration under my eyes, but I wouldn't call it a dark circle. But I will tell you that using that product, my eyes look so bright and refreshed. Like, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's the Christmas gift of the year. Actually, anything from our company is the Christmas gift of the year. It was so funny today at the vendor event. Because I wasn't, so my friend Lindley was there, obviously. We did our video together. So she was there representing Rodan Fields, and I was there representing our new clinic and our liposculpture procedure. And it was funny because I was talking to one of the vendors, and she was like, okay, you guys have to, obviously you guys know each other. And I said, yeah, I said, I'm actually, a Rodan & Fields consultant. We're on the same team. And she was like, oh, well, that makes so much sense why you're talking about it so much. And I'm like, when you find something that works, what do? You talk about it. I'm going to talk about it with everybody I know. And she was like, no, I understand. And God bless me sometimes. And she still talked to me and she was nice, so I guess I didn't piss her off. But we were talking about, because she had just started using the lash product like a week. And she can't remember to use, she's like, how do you remember to use it every day? And I'm like, well, I use it, it's part of my regimen, right? Like, I know where it falls in my regimen using it every night. And she was like, yeah, and she was like, I don't even really wash my face. And I'm like, oh my God, like, do you know what not washing your face at night does? It ages you 7 days by not washing your face once. And she was like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, actually, I get told a lot that that I look like I'm in my 20s. And I'm like, you have really nice friends. And she kind of laughed, and her daughter was there, and her daughter laughed, and she like looked like, I can't believe this chick said it. But I'm like, I'm honest, right? Like, I don't say it with hate. I don't say it with judgment. I was there, and I was like, no, this gives it away. These give it away. I was like, and all the foundation gives it away. I was like, but I'm foundation free, and you could be too. And it's just funny. It's funny what people prioritize. It's just funny to me. Like, you're concerned about lashes, but to me, it's like, I want to take care of this. I want to take care of these bags, But it doesn't bother some people, right? Like, it is what it is. They're not worse off. They're not dumb or anything. They're just different priorities. Just different priorities. I'm like, girl, we got your skincare solution. Just hit us up. We're more than happy to help. It was funny. All right, y'all. So that's it. The only thing I have left to do is lip serum and my hand lotion. And I'm going to drink some water, so I'm not going to put my lip serum on yet. So that's it. That's our Wednesday wash routine. Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out. I hope I didn't talk your ear off too much. But I was so excited. I couldn't wait to jump on with y'all. It's always so much fun. I love hanging out with my friends at the sink. There's nothing better to do on a Wednesday night. And judge that if you will. I'm proud of it. I love being with y'all on Wednesday nights here at the sink. All right, guys. Slay the rest of the week, y'all. You're amazing. You can do great things. Just believe it. I believe it. You need to believe it. You're awesome. You're an incredible person. I'm glad you're in my life. I'm glad you watched Sinkside with me. All right. Get some good sleep tonight. And y'all, wash your face, because we got to be good to our skin. Love you guys. I will see you later.